So, some of the worst advice I've heard of is this idea of matching energy, and this especially pertains to negative situations, such as anger or stress or even disengagement. And the reason for this is matching someone's energy can, while it can certainly be tempting in some situations, it usually leads to much more conflict and stress. And this is mainly because when you match someone's energy, you're essentially validating their emotions and reinforcing the behavior that created it. So, if someone is, for example, attacking you or getting hyped up or really angry, and you do the same, and strictly just out of offense, then you are validating their behavior and in nearly excusing it, but you're validating their behavior and emotions. And when in reality, what they are likely angry about has nothing to do with you and is usually at best a projection of how they feel about themselves. If a if a person is feeling highly emotional or agitated, then matching the same level of emotion will only result in escalation of the situation. So instead of matching energy, it's best to remain calm and to provide a supportive environment so that emotions can be processed in a healthy manner. Doing this helps people find a more constructive solution to whatever problem they're facing. And ultimately, by not matching someone's energy, you're helping them move towards a place of peace and understanding. And this, of course, is much more beneficial than contributing to a cycle of negativity. Additionally, it's important to remember that your emotional state is a very powerful tool, and matching someone's energy can have dire consequences. You're responsible for not only your own emotions, but for the atmosphere of any situation. And by avoiding the temptation of matching someone's energy and providing a supportive environment, you can help de escalate the situation and move towards a more positive outcome. Not only will this benefit the other person, but can also create an atmosphere of safety, mutual understanding that leads to healthier relationships in the long run. But again, taking a step back to assess the situation and to use your emotional intelligence, it can help you make a more informed decision and will ultimately benefit everyone involved. Around here, we're definitely, pro hex, but pro hex once intention is understood. And remember that if somebody is hyped up or angry or just acting out of character, it does not always mean that they're bad. It doesn't mean that you're bad. Likely, there's miscommunication or they're just feeling terrible about themselves. A lot of, like I said, when somebody is extremely negative or combative, this usually has to do with something they're fighting within themselves. By being emotionally intelligent and by taking time to step back to figure out intention, to figure out the source of the problem, you can not only de-escalate the situation, you can make that person trust you more. You can create an environment of safety and warmth around you. And you'll notice that rather than being that person's punching bag, by being emotional in return and leading them to dopamine reactions of combat, you'll instead become this place of safety, and you will attract things and people that are looking for a solution rather than looking for a fight. If they know that they cannot move you and they cannot jolt you into a reaction, but can find understanding and peace within you, then you will again attract a much better situation and much better quality of people, new ones and the best out of the ones that are already around you. Now, again, this does not mean being a doormat. Do not be a doormat. Do not just accept verbal assault. You can stop them and say, "That's not going to work with me, and I won't accept that treatment anymore." So if you're going to talk to me, it's going to have to be in a healthy manner. If you have an issue, you have to calm down and tell me. Otherwise, this isn't happening. And, this conversation's over. And remember that choosing to be emotionally intelligent does not mean being a doormat. It just means that you're not delivering blow for blow, and that you're maintaining respect for yourself, calmness, and commanding respect in actions and words. So again, do not match energy, especially in negative and combative situations.